Okay, so we just got back from watching The Long Walk, and holy crap, that movie was filled with so much in it, like so many emotions. It was literally a roller coaster. There was sadness. I mean, a moment ago, her mascara was running.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was a lot. You could definitely tell it was a Stephen King novel turned into a movie for sure. The way it was written, the atmosphere, the time setting, it screams Stephen King. And I swear, even at one point, there was a Pennywise, not a mural, but like a water stain on the wall. It almost looked exactly like. I looked away and then I looked back and I thought I saw it. But I don't know. We'll have to go back and see. Maybe somebody else saw it. But yeah, I mean, like start to finish, like it. There was a lot. There was a lot, and it's almost like a moment of a mix. The way I can describe it for people who like are kind of on the fence and don't really know much about it just from the trailers, it's almost a mix of like Squid Games mixed with the Hunger Games. And then that what's kind of makes The Long Walk in terms of atmosphere and generally just knowing what it's going to be about. Like the general like synopsis of it is you walk and you continuously walk until there's one person left, and at the end of the long walk, there's no general finish line. It's just who's ever left standing wins an unseen amount of riches. They never really specified how much money you win, but it seems like it's like over like a billion or like a trillion, something along the lines of that. And you get one wish. You could have whatever you want, like whatever you want to wish for. They never really talk about past winners or anybody else who may have won and what they did with their wishes, but another reason why they also do this long walk is because there was this great war. Again, they don't go into specifics. It's just kind of talked about. So maybe like it was like a world war and America is on the bottom of the tier list of in terms of other places in the country. Again, they don't specify where America is. It's just trying to make America great again. And the long walk was designed to put people back up and make them want to work again by watching this. And if I didn't say it, it's also televised. The entire time it's televised. So people are watching these kids. You got to be over 18 to get in, and it's a lottery too. So your name is put in and you win, and there's 50 contestants and you're chosen. You do the walk, and yeah, like there was like this war, and they just did this just like the main character, one of the main characters, the Major, who's played by Mark Hamill, said that at the end of the long walk, for like the start of the year or whenever it ends, there's like a uprise in work ethic, and it's basically the long walk is to like quell laziness, so people aren't lazy anymore, and it makes them want to work by watching these kids basically go through and do not stop for what could be 200 miles, 300 miles, 400 miles, however long it's going to take for the last person, or I guess the second last person, to drop, and the last person wins. So that's basically the synopsis of it. Honey, what did you think of the movie?
So he missed a very important part, which is the part that actually made me cry.
No.
Why did you disappear? Get in there.
I didn't miss.
It's fine. Yeah, you did.
No.
He missed to say the part that they actually make you empathize with with their stories. So they actually talk about their life stories while they're there, and like what's bringing them together, and without like spoiling anything.
Yeah, I'm trying not to
without spoiling anything. That's pretty much what got me to watch this movie. It was more like I didn't watch Squid Games. I did watch Hunger Games. I don't know how that really relates.
Well, like Squid Games was like people chosen from each district to fight to the death. That's the difference between Hunger Games and the Long Walk. Is like nobody's fighting. You can't fight. Violence is strictly a no-no. Like at one point in the movie, again, this isn't a spoiler, but at one point in the movie, there's like a fight kind of breaks out, and they give you like a warning, and also 3 warnings. So if you have to walk, what was it, 3 miles per hour? I think it was. So 3 miles per hour, and they have these watches on their wrist, And if they drop below the 3 miles per hour limit, they get a warning. 1 warning, 2 warnings, 3 warnings, your ticket is punched. So you get 3 warnings to do that. You can't run off the tarmac, and you got to stay on the blacktop, and there's no fighting. So that's the difference between like this and the Hunger Games. That and Squid Games as well.
Yeah, but what really got me, like I was saying, was the like getting like that close feel with the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And like their stories, and there's like my favorite part. You didn't ask me what my favorite part was.
Okay.
How am I gonna say this without spoiler? But that last chance.
Last chance.
With the mother. So.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So like a little mother son kind of like love, which is kind of how it starts as well.
Yeah.
But no, that really touched me, where he realized like his values changed during it. And I think that's like one of the things I really liked about it, was that he went in with this mindset, and then by the time he was done, he was like not a completely different person, but his values were completely different at that point. He realized things that he should have realized in his life, throughout his life, 19 years of his life. And that's usually takes people something drastic to happen to realize those things. And for me, that was my favorite thing of that movie, which I didn't know it was going to happen, but it did seem like it was going to be like a heartfelt. I'm very into friendship as well, so
which exactly is another thing about this. It's basically like, if you're looking to think that this movie is going to be chock full of action, it's not. It's
not at all.
Character study. It's very dialogue driven. I mean, the title of the movie says itself, A Long Walk, and that's exactly what it is. It's just a long walk.
Yeah.
And
you
so
learn a lot.
Yeah, and you got to build your characters around that. You really got to emphasize on it. So you got to, like, there's 50 contestants, so obviously not everybody's going to be the main character, but there are kind of 5 central characters that you kind of bounce between, with 2 being 2 main characters of the main characters that are the center point of the movie. And like I was saying, it is a big character study. You're realizing, like, the movie's trying to show you what's important. Friendship and camaraderie, and kind of doing this together, or being it in for yourself to get the final prize at the very end. It really shows you what is stronger, friendship and love, or selfishness and just being it in for yourself, and just wanting to get that for yourself and being the winner. And I think it really showed. Like, I got teary-eyed at least like 3 times.
I didn't get teary-eyed at all.
She cried
no,
like a bunch. But yeah, like, if you're looking for, if you like movies like that, if you like dialogue-driven movies,
or heartfelt movies,
this movie's for you. If you don't really like that too much and you want something like that has action, you might be bored of it.
Yeah. It's a lot of heartfelt.
Yeah, it's a lot of heartfelt. It's a lot of dialogue. It's a lot. It could almost even also be like a kind of depressing movie, because you do feel sad towards the end of it. But it also makes you think, like, what's most important? Family, friends, and the friends you make, like, just like that, like friends that you only met, like, let's say, like on a vacation for like a week in the Bahamas, right? Like, they could be they could be so transformative. They could be, that's the word, transformative, influential for you just for a week. And that's kind of what this is, right? Like, I think it was like maybe 4 days or something like that, but like it could change your entire perspective on life, where you had one sort of thought, and by the end of it, you're completely a different person, whether that's for the good or the bad. But I would highly recommend it. I think you should go watch it, especially if you kind of like Stephen King books, because he is a twisted man, but in a good way. So
I didn't feel like this movie was that twisted.
I mean, dystopian future kind of like I said, like, that's why I kind of describe it as like Squid Games meets Hunger Games, but a different twist, right? Like, the Hunger Games aspect of fighting, and not fighting, but the Hunger Games aspect of, like, people are getting, whatever, their tickets are punched, and Squid Games aspect of, it's like a game. You're just walking. It's like a game. But I would highly recommend it. You should go see it. What do you think?
I recommend it.
Recommend it?
0 out of 10. For me, maybe an 8.5.
Yeah, I give it about an 8.5.
Yeah.
I would go watch it.
Yeah.
I would go watch it for sure. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Whatever movie review I do in the next one, but we'll see. Okay, guys, later.
Bye.
Peace out.